So let's rip the Band-Aid off of this. It's that magical time of the year, boys and girls, where Uncle Eric gets to get pissed off again at the fuckheads in Cleveland, Ohio. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you aren't alone. Every XM station, well, every Sirius station was going off about it. It was great.
I have two lists in front of me. The first list is the inductees in the 2023 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Okay? The class of 2023. The performer category, our inductees are Kate Bush, Sheryl Crow. First off, Kate Bush, I'll give you that. Okay? I'll give you that one. Sheryl Crow, 2-album wonder. Hall of Fame worthy. And I enjoy Sheryl Crow stuff. But Hall of Fame worthy? I fucking think not.
Compared to who?
Wait, it gets better. George Michael, yes, he belongs in.
Yes.
Because it's not a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame anymore, it's a Music Hall of Fame.
Correct.
But George Michael belongs in. Willie Nelson, 100% belongs in.
Absolutely. I can't believe he wasn't in before.
They finally put the Spinners in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Rage Against the Machine gets in.
Yes.
And look, I'm not a fan.
I know, and we talked about this.
But for the impact, yes, I will give them that.
Yes.
Okay? And the one that got me scratching my fucking head, Missy Elliott gets inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. For fuck's sakes, I couldn't name two of her songs with a gun to my head.
I can name like one lyric of a song.
Not me. I couldn't even do that.
It's the one that goes, I don't know the name. I can.
Okay. Let's move on. For the Musical Influence Award, DJ Kool Herc, one of the progenitors of hip-hop. Okay, I'll give you that. And Link Wray, the guy who essentially invented surf guitar.
Right.
I'll give you that. Musical Excellence Award, Shaka Khan. Really?
Shaka Khan.
I feel
Shaka
for
Khan.
you, and that was
Shaka
it.
Khan. Shaka
Yeah,
Khan.
she
let me
was
tell you
like
how I love
A
her.
one-hit wonder.
Yes.
But everybody knows Shaka Khan.
I feel for you.
Shaka Khan.
Right.
Yeah, come on.
Al Cooper. Not Alice Cooper, mind you.
Just Al.
Al Cooper.
Al.
And a guy who undeservedly deserves to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Bernie Taupin.
Okay.
And then there's something called the Ahmet Erdogan Award that Don Cornelius got. He was the host of Soul Train.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll give you Don Cornelius.
Yeah.
He did a lot of good work. Now, boys and girls, we get to the good fucking list. That you can wipe your ass with. This is a list of acts that are not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. In no particular order of merit or greatness, but they all are not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, while Missy fucking Elliott and Shaka Khan are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And I'm not disparaging hip-hop
No.
or anything like that.
We know.
Because I love me some fucking... guys like Dre and Snoop and NWA and them, they belong in. Because it's no longer a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But these are bands or acts that are... Because some are solo acts that are not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as of 2023. Iron Maiden snubbed again.
Yes, and they were on the nominee list this year.
This is the third time. Pantera is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Megadeth is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Hang on. This is going to be a while. Alice in Chains, not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Really?
Yes. Ronnie James Dio is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Technically, he's in as a member of Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
Which brings me to my next one. Ozzy Osbourne
Is not in
is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a solo performer.
How the fuck does that
That's
happen?
insane.
I don't know. Randy Rhoads is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, deservedly so.
Yes.
But in the Musical Excellence Award.
What?
not as a performer. Moving on. Soundgarden is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh, dear Lord.
For as much shit, especially lately, as I've given them, they belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because glam metal would not exist without Motley Crue. Motley Crue belongs in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for the influence alone.
Okay.
And we all know I'm not the biggest Motley fan.
Correct.
The Scorpions
Are you shitting me?
are not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Thin Lizzy is not. The B-52s. Peter Frampton. Tool.
Jesus Christ.
Foreigner.
Right.
Arena Rock is not the same without Foreigner.
Correct.
Anthrax is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
That's now 2 of the 4.
Slayer.
That's 3.
Yeah, knew them.
Metallica is the only one in.
Metallica's the only
And
one.
the only one of the big 4 that doesn't belong in the goddamn big 4.
Right.
That's what it is.
The Misfits, punk rock as we know it, are not in the Hall of Fame.
That's not right.
The Misfits are not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Stone Temple Pilots are not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So 3 of the grunge big 4 are not in. Smashing Pumpkins, not a fan, but the influence is definitely there.
Exactly.
They belong in. They're not there. Sammy Hagar is in as a member of Van Halen, but not as a solo or a member of Montrose.
That's not.
Wow.
The Melvins. There is no grunge music without the Melvins.
Correct.
Damn.
Ministry. I'm not an industrial fan, but there is no industrial metal without Al Jorgensen and Ministry.
Yes.
Joe Satriani
Are you kidding me?
is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Even as, like, musical excellence?
Nothing.
But the motherfucker he taught is.
Yeah. But Kirk is. Korn is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Styx
That's fucking shocking.
is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
That's a big shocker to me right there.
Yeah. The Dead Kennedys, another band that punk rock would not exist without, is not in.
A band where everyone knows the logo if you don't know the music.
Yes. Jane's Addiction is not in. Jethro Tull. They managed to beat Metallica for a Grammy, but can't get in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Serious.
And they've been around
Forever.
Yes.
The Bad Brains.
I don't really.
Another early punk band.
Okay.
East Coast punk. Washington, D.C. punk. Great fucking punk band.
Mm-hmm.
Ted Nugent. Disagree with him all you want and his ideologies, because a lot of it I do. Uncle Ted is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Bad Company is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
What a...
They only induct so many a year.
Yeah, but the thing is, why are
But
these
there's
other
no
people...
fucking merit to who or what they induct.
What do they do? Do they say, hey, this person's eligible this year, so we're going to put them on and fuck these other people?
No, they pull shit out of a hat, I'm convinced. And and if they pull a metal, if they by chance they pull a fucking metal band out, they just throw it away. Uriah Heep is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh.
Another progenitor of heavy metal.
Yes.
There is no heavy metal without bands like Uriah Heep and Steppenwolf and shit like that. Bryan Adams is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I love Bryan Adams. The guy's a great songwriter. He's a great singer.
Yes.
And he's an icon of music, especially to people of our age. Right?
Yeah.
And here, I saved the best for last. And I'm wearing their shirt today in his honor. I'm wearing a Motorhead shirt today because Lemmy Kilmister, Fast Eddie Clark, Filthy Animal Taylor, Mickey D, and Phil fucking Campbell are not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And to me, that is as big of a slap in the face to heavy metal and hard rock music in general as Iron Maiden not being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
Those guys deserve it more than half of the people that are in the fucking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Chris Jericho, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Who not only is a professional wrestler, but he also fronts a heavy metal band. They're called Fozzy, and they're actually pretty fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jericho tweeted out when they announced the inductees, and he saw that Maiden was snubbed again. Jericho's a huge Maiden fan, by the way. Dear Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, fuck you. That is all. Chris, I couldn't agree more.
Well, actually, and here's the weird part, and this is the ironic part. Tom Morello is also not happy that Maiden is not in.
Because Morello knows.
Yeah, and it's like he went off on a rant on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, even though their band got in.
Yeah.
And it was like, you know what? I said, and that takes a little bit of balls to do that because you're kind of like, you know, it's not like they can say, well, you're not getting it now.
Yeah.
But it's like, hey, he's like, I don't care what you voted in. You voted wrong shit in.
Yeah. And you know what? For as much shit as I give Rage Against the Machine for their ideology and their politics and this and that, I admire the fact that Morello at least has the balls to do that, and he knows that bands like Iron Maiden fucking deserve it. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying Rage doesn't deserve to be in.
Yeah.
Because they do. I can put my personal feelings and personal dislike of the music aside and recognize the talent and the impact that they've had.
I mean, people voted for Missy Elliott over Iron Maiden. Who the fuck are these voters?
Well, it's a minuscule portion of the fan vote that actually counts. The fan vote counts for next to no percentage. There's a fucking board that votes on this shit.
And I guarantee you these people will probably go on popularity and album sales.
No, they can't.
Well, I think Missy Elliott has probably had more album sales than Iron Maiden since like the 90s.
I highly doubt that. Maybe in the United States, but worldwide, no.
They're not.
They're not
even. They're not even talking worldwide. I wouldn't. Maybe they're even talking like out of Ohio.
I don't know.
Or like they're like.
But
I think whatever criteria they use
needs to be revamped.
Is so arbitrary at this point.
It's a joke.
But like I said, I mean, that list that you gave, I mean, I'm wondering if people on that list were on a nominee list before.
A lot of them were,
and they just get forgotten about.
Well, I mean, look at how long it took Rush to get inducted.
Yeah.
You know, it took Rush forever to get inducted. It took Metallica forever to get inducted. The biggest selling heavy metal band of all time.
Yes.
Okay? I mean, here's what I'm thinking. Many years ago, I was in a chili tasting contest.
Uh-huh.
Right? And everybody at that contest, now we were the judges. All the judges knew what they were judging.
Right.
When you have 4 people with you saying that I'm not going to eat any spicy food. You know?
Yeah.
And also, yes, exactly.
No, wait. The judges didn't want to eat spicy food.
Right. So everybody did their judging, and then a winner was chosen. It was more of a vegetable meat stew than it was a chili. There was no heat to it. It was like someone put corn and green beans and meat.
Wait, stop. Who puts green beans in fucking chili?
Exactly.
I'll give you corn.
And that one won.
What was that, a cup of shepherd's pie?
It won.
Well, even proper shepherd's pie, you don't put green beans in.
But every
French
one of
cut
them,
green beans.
Not in a proper shepherd's pie.
Oh.
And like they would not, if it was like they had too much red in it, they wouldn't even touch it. I was sitting with these people. It's like, well, how can you judge chili if you're not going to taste it?
A proper shepherd's pie, there's 3 vegetables in it: carrots, corn, and onions.
Never put onions in it.
You saute your lamb with onions.
Well, I use ground beef.
Then it's cottage pie. It's not shepherd's pie.
Ground beef.
Then it's cottage pie.
Layer of corn.
It's cottage pie.
Layer of string beans or French cut string beans, and a layer of mashed potatoes browned on top.
That's not that's cottage pie.
Okay.
To be shepherd's pie, it has to be ground lamb.
Well, now who gets ground lamb around here?
You can get it at Giant.
At fucking Giant.
It's delicious.
I've never had it.
Oh, it's a wonderful meat.
Philistine.
Yes. Next time
That's my mom's recipe. You settle down.
Next time you go out to like,
I'm just telling you, it ain't shepherd's pie.
You go to a proper restaurant.
It's my shepherd's pie.
Okay?
Yes.
Get a rack of lamb.
Get a fucking gyro.
And just
or as you fuckers up in
A gyro.
Up in Skook adjacent would call it a gyro.
Gyro.
Fucking Skook adjacent is what it is. One step away from 462 to fuck.
Listen, I'll have a gyro, and you got some of that Suzuki sauce.
Suzuki. Let me get extra Suzuki sauce.
Is it tzatziki?
Yeah, tzatziki.
Yeah. Got that right.
Fucking Suzuki sauce.
Sour cream.
No, it's yogurt. Ooh, it's minty pickle sour sauce.
Cucumber yogurt.
Yeah, with some dill in it. Oh, God. Fuck. I fucking hate the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and every year I go through this.
Yep, and you're just gonna get it. It's not gonna change.
The vein was pulsing, man.
Yeah, I mean we knew as soon as the list is announced they're gonna screw this up.
Oh yeah, I mean they could fuck up a wet dream.
But I can picture them sitting there. Okay, the next band we're gonna vote on is Iron Maiden. You know,
fuck them.
Iron who?
Yeah.
Iron Maiden. What's an Iron Maiden? Oh, okay, then no. Oh,
Missy Elliott. She had a number 3 single once 20 years ago.
I have a granddaughter named Missy, and I have a grandson named Elliott.
Pretty much. I think you got it. I think you nailed the fucking selection
you old
process.
bastards.
Yeah. This is what I want to tell them.
I'm gonna crush your boils in a meat grinder. I'm gonna...
Either that or...
I'm gonna rip your balls off so you cannot contaminate the rest of the world.
Oh, shit.